See you. Wake up and rise, open your eyes. It's breakfast with the Thomases, the ultimate prize. Mental Wellness Monday, work it out Wednesday, pay it forward Friday. We're seizing the day. Digital finance, unlearning a love, serving food the what goes to rising every day. Eastern on P2G TV. Breakfast with the Thomases, come eat with me.
I love that intro. It's really good.
Thank you so much. I'm trying to get. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty on this side, so I'm cleaning it up so that our viewers on guys, hang out. We're getting you the show now, okay? We're getting you the show now. Oh yeah.
Hey guys.
Hello. We got our artist on today. We got a live performance, so don't go nowhere.
Hey guys.
There he goes. Hello. We got our artist on today. We got a live. Yes. See, it plays twice, but we got you guys. Here you are. Right. Grand Rising and welcome to Breakfast with the Thomases. Thank you for joining us. I'm your host, one of your hosts, Elder B. Thomas. Only half done baked today, so don't forgive me. My rap is not yet tight.
And I'm time to go back and come to you live on Grand at Time. And oh yeah, it is going to be a hot working out Wednesday.
Yes.
We have a very soulful young man that we met many years ago. And
one of my oldest babies.
Soul Train.
And we want to introduce you to Mr. KORONDI Kingsberry.
It's the artist KORONDI,
Hello.
the KORONDI K. That's right.
KORONDI.
That's my baby. So KORONDI, I just want to say congratulations on these years of just really growing up, because we've known KORONDI since you were 16.
Right.
Wow.
21 years.
Yes.
21, 22 years.
Oh my God. That's a lot of years. What you trying to tell me? Are we calling out my age, brother?
We're both still in our 20s.
Yes, that's right.
I
agree with you.
Y'all go ahead. Y'all can do all that.
So, Grand Rising, and welcome to Breakfast with Thomases. What we do here on our blessed Working Out Wednesdays, we get to present people who are living the dream. Yeah. And a lot of people think that you got Grammys and all of this. No. Living the dream is being in the work of your dream. In this time, it's working your dream, guys.
Absolutely.
People think that the only time you live in your dream is when, you made it, you got all this money and you got kisses and everything. But guess what? That's not it. Even people who have accomplished all those things will share with you they are not yet living the dream. Because most people dream bigger. Most people's dreams don't stop. And what they are doing along the way is what makes the dream.
True indeed.
I hope we get that. All right, let's get it popping, because baby, we got to tell you about some things. We're gonna go through a little history. Got some questions.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna get a little music. You get a live performance today. New music. Hey, new music. Hey. I love it.
On the real though, brother KORONDI, and I call you. You have evolved so much in your conversation and who you are, and I've known you for a very long time. And it's like, I'm very proud of you. I don't,
Thank you.
I don't say that, but I'm very proud of you.
So,
tell them a little bit about how you came.
How did you know him?
Well, I knew KORONDI because
When did you meet him, and how did you meet him?
Oh, it was what?
I'm coming back. I had to get my head together.
It's got to be 20 years. You came across that doorstep.
Oh. Well, he wasn't in a basket.
No.
All right, guys. Since my husband seems to be a little lack of memory right now.
I am a little, but I'm
having his senior moment in public. Calm down. Anyway, it happened. Look, the bottom line is KORONDI Kingsberry was a young man that we met when we had begun to introduce the community to things like music, entertainment. And we were creating a fundraiser for a church. Oh, you forgot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And we put out feelers for people to come and perform. And when I met this young man at 16, mentally he was already on his first Grammy. We had to bring him back to reality a little to get him to get off the ground to the Grammy.
Exactly.
But he was very excited about it.
And he has always been so enthusiastic and so connected and committed to music. He has an amazing vocal range. He is also has a heart for knowing the business. Learning sometimes the hard way. We got into some things with this young man and I started realizing I was more like his auntie or even his like a second mom than just some Miss Ruby, who helped produce a talent show, which was phenomenal. The church made a great fundraiser, went very well. The whole community joined in, and it was something that was such a refreshing process. We met people who came, organizations that came to even do the people who found the young kid that did Everybody Saves Chris.
Yep.
Took applications from our students that were in that event. And it was so excited because the kid from Everybody Saves Chris were found in that batch that we put out. And so I was excited. Now I didn't know that young man. It just happens that we were part of the collection. I was excited.
Okay.
Opportunities they're so live. We never know when, right?
You never do.
You never know what's available. So that's what we've always done in our community. Y'all see, we've been out here doing this for a long time. Long time. Korondi's like, you make me realize, how old are you, boy? Oh, Lord. But that's the beautiful part. We came together so long ago, met this young man. He was excited. He lives, an hour away or so from where we are?
Like an hour and a half.
Yes. And he traveled and kept traveling. And sometimes we went his way and sometimes we came back, but we stayed connected. And this young man has an amazing YouTube, an amazing, and y'all should check him out. Please let me know. Is his information up here, Al?
Yeah.
Okay, good, because we want you guys to check him out. Have you ever seen a child that never lost his dream? How many of you all have ever seen young people when they were young not lose their dream, and the one that keeps it alive is themselves? Now, life didn't stop for this young man.
Right.
Tell me, did you have hard times?
Oh yes.
Did things happen to you?
I remember times when you guys would be like saying stuff to me like, "Well, you have to be patient." I'm like, there's no room for patience. If I'm not famous by next year, I don't know what I'm going to do.
I remember that. Oh wow. Woo, I was like, I'm not famous by next year.
But that is every dreamer's epithet. I'm going to stop if it don't happen right now.
It's more like I'm going to die. They ain't going to stop. I'm going to die if it don't happen. Well, I had to remind him, it doesn't happen. You happen.
Right.
And it takes place in you happening. And he has been doing so many amazing things. I was so, this young man was raised by an awesome grandmother. I'm really your grandmother, the heart and soul of grandma. I was like, wow. And I didn't get to physically meet her. It was like we were co-parenting from two different boroughs. He would come to me. I was like so grateful that I'd be like, she's safe. He's here. He's all right.
And it's because of her that I started singing, because I sung a duet with my older sister in church when I was 5, and I heard people laughing. So after I finished, I ran to my grandmother Tina. I was like, "They're laughing at me." And she's like, "No, they're not laughing. Actually, they're laughing because they find it very cute that your voice is so mature for your age."
Yes, you blew it away, didn't you?
And then after that, as I got older, the preacher really started to love me and would have me sing a solo in the choir or do my own thing every now and then.
That's what I'm saying.
You have an amazing range.
Yes, you do. And we discovered. Now, one of the things I keep telling you, be blowing out mics, you're going to back it up. He had to back it up. I'm serious, because he has an amazing wide range, and he uses all of it in his performances. I've been to several of the ones it's so funny because this young man also, he went away to college.
Yes, 5 Towns College.
Yes, 5 Towns. I didn't even know 5 Towns existed. He made it so that he pushed so hard that he made it so without really having a lot of resources. He went to college, and he went away to college. He stayed at college. which
Yes.
I was so proud because we want our young people to have another experience
And out of the house
away
experience.
from home, especially when educating, right?
Yes. In a lot of ways, it was basically like a boot camp
Right.
for people who want to be in the entertainment industry because we would have so many classes and so many expectations and shows and recitals and juries. So we were always prepared to perform like every day.
That's right. I said, is it? I remember asking you when you called me from one session from the school. I said, is it like living in fame? Is it like fame? It's like Debbie Allen and all them people you should be popping out. He was like, no, no Miss Ruby, calm down. It's not quite that. Because I was so excited to hear, that he was going after his dream. And not only that, we had to pull you back because remember what
Yes.
happened? And I was so glad to be in his life because people were trying to snap him up, lock him down. They heard his
Yeah.
voice, and before he was going to college, he was like, "Well, no, I'm gonna sign a contract and I'm gonna do this." And I was like, "No, you gonna go to college? It's what you said you was going to college.
Yeah.
Don't start with me, boy." And it's sad because that's not my child.
Yeah. I ended up
That's not my personal child, but he is my child. Yeah, I know
I ended up parting ways with this indie label that I joined shortly after I graduated
that.
from high school
Thank
because
you.
I realized that I wasn't getting what I needed out of it, and I knew that school was the next best step because I needed to
Yes,
actually learn the business,
thank you.
learn how to read contracts and how
Mm,
to
so thank you.
hear BS when I
Come
verify
on.
BS when I hear it. Most of the time,
All
when you
right.
have those opportunities, you should take it or leave it, and most of the time, you should end up leaving it.
Thank you.
But a lot of
Brother
people don't
learned
know
a
that
lot.
because a lot of people are very eager to get into the business, and they get a contract thrown in front of them, and they're like, "I know I should have a lawyer, a music business lawyer, look over this, but I don't know if I'm ever going to get this opportunity again. So I'm just going to
Yeah.
sign and just hope everything works like it's supposed to."
That's not.
And we were so glad that you did bring it to our attention because I was like, I did, me, I went and did my thing. I was looking for these people. We were
Right,
asking the right questions.
And they were such in a rush to get him to
And
sign. It's
yes,
like, you
exactly.
don't need people to read over it. No.
right,
When someone says that, that's an instant
Yeah.
red signal. That's a, oh, thank you for saying it. I have a good life. I
right.
have a good life.
Because she said the thing that got us was the fact she said, "Oh, it's just the standard. It's what we normally do to people." And
Uh-uh.
I've heard what they
Right.
do to people. I mean, they said people's royalties never given to them. People never got anything on the
The
album.
contract was trash, but
Yes, it was.
I didn't realize that until after I came back home from my first semester after learning
Woo,
about
baby.
what's in the
Look at you.
contracts, and I was like,
Look
this
at
is
you.
like these people are like predators.
Exactly. And see, how old were you when you discovered that?
I was like 18.
Come on now. That was priceless. I want you to think about how much these remember the artists people, well, TLC, some of your younger people watching this might
Yes.
not.
Who got beat in the head?
But yes, I'm like,
And that's
seriously.
very nice
And
when
then
you
you
say it.
heard it over and over, different artists going through the same things. We call those 360 deals where
Yes.
you the performer, you are all the work and they get they threw money at you. You did all the work and they got all of the value back.
Right.
And I'm like, you might as well just be working at
And
McDonald's
and you were
at
paying
the
everything.
end.
You were paying for everything. All the
Yeah.
way
Exactly. So knowing this has changed how you do things, what you do. Now I want to talk a little bit about Five Towns because I was so proud
Yes.
to find out you went from performer to producer. Not just music, y'all. I'm talking shows.
Yes.
This brother learned business.
Like literally what happened was that there's lots of different shows that go on at the school in different places, but the
Hmm.
main place they went on was at the Dix Hills Performing Arts Center, which
Okay.
is a popular theater in Long Island, and that theater
Okay.
just so happens to be in the school.
Oh.
So we would have lots of Beatles tributes, plays, musicals, concerts, all those things. And
and you would
in
ask what you would
particular,
like.
one of the classes that was actually what that also would be a show at the end of each semester was called the Great American Songbook, which was
Oh.
like pop standards from the 60s and 50s and the
Uh-huh.
20s and earlier, and jazz songs,
Look
and
at
I
you.
really wanted to be in it. But the professor who put it on wasn't that crazy about me because I would always be yawning in his class.
What? CORONDI.
But it wasn't because I had a personal problem with him. It was because he was kind of boring, and he didn't put any like energy into
Oh my God.
to
Oh
getting
no.
to getting the attention of young impressionable children trying to get into the business. So
And
um
wait. Y'all see why we used to have to talk with this boy, right? We used to have to talk to this young man because he's just that honest. You know what I'm saying? He's not criticizing. He's calling it like you
right,
see it. You are how old and still calling it like you see it. This is what we talking about. That's who you need. That's who we need to be. Go
right.
ahead, baby. Now, what were you saying?
So I was trying to get into the show, and he basically told me, "You don't hold a candle to the people who are in the show."
Wow.
And I was like, I'm a finalist in stage, right? Which is stage was basically like the school's version of American Idol.
What?
Very cute. The because we all felt like if we won this, we would get some money, but we would be superstars. But really, we're just college kids.
Mm-hmm.
But it
Mm-hmm.
meant a lot to us at the time.
Right.
And that didn't seem to matter to him. So what I ended up doing was I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna create my own jazz show. So I started a jazz club, and
Oh wow. Go ahead.
somehow it developed into the Neo Soul Showcase.
Oh, he
And
said
then
somehow, y'all.
I started executively producing it, like the lighting, the sound, the people who were in it, the
That's
host, all
what's
of that
up.
stuff, the decorations. I would just be executively producing all of it. So I had different teams that would help with each thing, and
Uh-huh.
I started doing that every semester once my first semester of sophomore year began. So I did that for I did about 7 or 8 of those.
Okay,
Yeah.
and that was through your college education.
Yes, that was through I can't remember exactly what it was. It was like a an organization that
Uh-huh.
helped put on recreational events for the school, and you would pitch
Amazing.
your idea each semester.
Oh, I love it. So that means that you won the pitch. Awesome.
There was different pitches and
Uh-huh.
different shows, but the Neo Soul one was a semi-annual one because I would do it each semester.
Oh
So everybody
wow.
got used to it and everybody wanted to be a part of it. And one of the things I made sure not to make it a popularity contest,
Right.
like most of the shows were that were run
Ah,
by the children,
Wow,
because they would
really?
have like the same 8 people in every show because it was like a clique,
right.
which is not very unheard of as an artist. There's cliques everywhere.
Yeah.
So you have people who have the red carpet laid out for them somehow, and then you have people who work twice or 3 times as hard to get the same opportunities, and
Exactly.
that continued after college as well. So it's just like a almost like a rite of passage, almost, I guess.
Right. Now my question for you is after college, did it end? What did you do? What was
As soon
your
as college ended, I started networking very heavily because I was told by some of my mentors that
mm-hmm.
it would take about 2 years for me to begin to utilize the connections that I got because I would need to get a
who
lot of them.
who okay, who was telling you? Who was your mentor? I like to hear that you took on mentors.
Yeah, there was one guy in particular. His name was Shanoli Latimer,
Uh-huh.
and he was a musician, a touring musician, and
Mm-hmm.
he actually helped me create a website back in the day,
Oh,
which was very good. It was very cute.
is
But
it still up?
no,
Oh,
that one was like old, so it would have to be.
mhm.
I would need something that would be more current for where I am right now.
Okay.
But
Check the way back.
he
We gonna check the
basically
way back on you.
he basically walked me through a couple of steps of the networking process and where I should go, what I should be
Right.
researching, how I
Mm-hmm.
should be presenting myself, and it helped a lot. And
Good.
then after
Good.
those 2 years, I did have more connections. So I have lots of connections with singers, musicians, and producers.
Mm-hmm.
And now the key is to make more business relationships and connections with the gatekeepers, the people between
Uh-huh.
me and the success or
Right.
the amount of mainstream exposure.
I love it. Now I like that. I like that this is your road. This is the steps toward what brings you
You're
close
building
today.
foundation.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
You're not exactly jumping in like, hey, because there was a time when you wanted to skip all of this and thought we were going straight to, from 16 to the Grammy. And so
Absolutely.
so he's discovered that success is a road that's taken, and
Yes.
there's really no.
Process.
I hate to tell you guys, there's no success is not a destination. I
It's
hope
the
y'all know
journey.
that
It's the journey.
success doesn't stop. If it does, it's not success. And
Right.
that's something that I started, as on our journey with building what we're building. And it's so weird because a lot of what we build today comes from what we taught you, from things that how we raised you and the girls to
Yes.
understand being patient with yourself, learning new skills, learning about people, building relationships. You know what I'm saying? Building community. And you are amazing at that. I've met
Thank
some
you.
of your people. He has this man, young man. I've been to his shows. Now it didn't stop there. Okay, don't think he stopped.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I told him even if said, boy, if you got to get on the train and sing,
Mm-hmm.
go.
She
You
did.
gotta measure your steel. I told him, don't you get if you can't sing on the train in front on the bus or out there in front of people, just plain people, forget a stage. Because
Right.
the world is your stage.
As an
And I
artist,
was like, you find out what people think.
Yes.
Because that's what you asking. Ain't it?
can I ask you really, really quickly? Can you share with us your genre of music that brings
Yes.
you to where you are and how you see yourself as a musician,
Well,
as
I
an
have
artist?
I have three main genres. That's neo soul, smooth R&B, and classic soul.
Huh?
Because like one of the main things about me is that I'm on a mission to bring real music back.
All right. I
Because
like that.
it's not
Please
like
do, please do.
it's not like we don't have any quality artists, but they're not given the same level of exposure or popularity. They're not on the mainstream level. They're like
Right.
on the indie level or the indie soul or the movement of people who still want to hear real music. And
Right.
it's a pattern. Well, let me not say pattern. I don't know exactly the word. Every decade it goes back and forth. Either it's the producers
Right.
who are running things or
With
it's
the
the
artist.
actual artists. So
Mm-hmm.
when the producers are running it, it's all about whatever popcorn hit can be created as fast as possible, and we don't really care about the artists or what longevity they really have. And then there's the decade where we're listening to quality music. We're looking for people who have a certain quality. Right
Right.
now, it's like the better you sing, it's like the less people like you.
True. You know what? That's weird that you say that. I began to get that myself when listening and discovering who music is moving toward. I've heard some artists that are, I mean, amazing,
Right.
and I'm like,
Amazing.
why that's not everywhere? What? Who's that?
Right,
I'm saying who's that while the names that are popular, I'm going, how the heck? Maybe I
right,
should start trying to sing because if they can get it, I can get it.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking, and nothing, I'm gonna let y'all know I love me some. I'm not taking away from anybody's work,
No, there's some really good
but you
artists out there.
gotta know that what I'm talking about is some of our most popular, like Cardi B,
Yes,
Nicki Minaj. I kept wondering during their time coming up, how did they get this?
right.
And don't get me wrong, I like these ladies.
Yeah, I like them too. Yeah,
I like these ladies. I'm not saying anything wrong. I'm just saying, coming from knowing music,
exactly. Yeah,
how did they become so popular? Well, there's a group of people that exist in a time, and I had to find that like for their music.
That push.
I had to actually I had to find their like for their artistry. See, that's a difference.
exactly. Yeah,
Music and artistry, we all think they automatically just come together. They don't.
right.
Michael Jackson was a performer. He was an artist. He could sing, dance, and
He
in
was a
many
total
ways, he
package.
was a total package.
He was a walking recording studio.
But see,
Yeah.
that's the whole thing. And say Prince as well. Prince the
Mm-hmm.
same.
Prodigy.
But they
70
were,
something instruments he can
and,
play. Yeah, but
and
he
it's not
could
even
play.
about, you know what I'm saying? And then not even about that. The performance took over the stage. People didn't know. Michael Jackson was an actor. So
Right.
was Prince. You can't be on stage for that amount of time and not act. I'm sorry, I don't care. He did not dance the whole
Right.
time. You have to talk to people. You got to relate to stage. So when I finally heard about, I was like, Nicki Minaj, who? They don't, I was like, who's SZA? When they heard SZA, I was like, what's that? What's a SZA? And I'm like, heard the music. And then I had to catch on to the visual because we are now realizing what I want to bring us to is
Yes.
that we are now in the time of visual art music.
Uh-huh.
We are now we've come out of the sound. Before we didn't have the visual, so we used to go very heavily on vocal patterns,
Yes.
certain special effects and vocal effects, things like that. And that would be we would just fall apart.
With the quality of music.
That was truly the quality of the music. Something I learned from Jill Scott. Your voice
Yes.
is the first instrument you ever learned.
Mm-hmm.
Your voice is, and when she said it, I said, because I love to sing. I love singing. It never dawned on me that I was using an instrument.
Well, is it
Right.
possible? Are we gonna do a duet today with you and
No, we're gonna hear him sing.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna hear him sing because, like I said, I'd rather show you than tell you. And this brother writes music. He has been writing music a long time. I love it when I hear you. I'm gonna tell you right now, that little boy came to me when he was younger, and he was like a little spitting image and vocal image of Luther. And I was like, okay, we need to bring you down from the rafters.
Right.
I need Korondi to come out. We already had a Luther.
Right.
Korondi. And as we begin to go through time, we've discovered Korondi's a lot of things.
Yes, he is.
You know what I'm saying? Korondi is a lot of things. He's got a lot of ranges. He's got a lot of places he can be. He plays with music vocally. So we get to do that today. And I've been waiting for this moment.
Okay.
Would you like to play the song? Which song is it you would want?
Before we do that,
share?
we have someone who said something.
Oh yes. My baby girl was on. You gotta. She just said Grand Rising. Hold on a second. Unfortunately, this thing is just not doing it.
Hey, Shelby.
Hi, Miss Shelby. That's Shelby Nicole. She is one of our actually she's one of our co-hosts on another platform. She's on, and we are streaming live from Clapper, Stereo, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, 2 YouTubes, and Twitch. I'm really excited. Is it on all of these platforms? Please come in and enjoy because we're about to get started with the live performance. I told y'all we about to kick it up in this mug.
Yeah, the song that you're about to hear is called Done, which is basically describing something that a lot of people can relate to. Most people, when you're in a relationship and you know it's run its course and you're no longer interested in figuring out what to do, you're just ready to go.
Ooh.
And that's my current single right now. It's DONE Done. It's on all streaming platforms. It's also on my bio on my Instagram and my Facebook.
Okay, it's
You
coming
can
down here.
pretty much just Google Korondi or Korondi Kingsbury and you'll get a lot of my links and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's get it popping, Miss Ben. Let us get out of here first. Let's get it out.
Woke up in the morning and decided I would get through this day without you. I'm packing all my things and going, 'cause you ain't been who you promised you would be to me. Said you never heard me. My friend, my everything, yeah. My all I give to you, but now I'm done. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Love that.
First of all, I hate the mic, but I love the sound. Oh my gosh. I've seen him perform similar songs to this on stage, and I'm blown away. Guys, thank you so much for the love.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Powerful.
I was really, we got to get you a better mic.
Yeah, look, I'm sitting here and I got like 5 different names that just ran through my head about, oh, I know that riff. I've heard this riff before. I'm like,
Right.
how do you manage to put all those different entities into the song that you create? Because you went from Luther, Gerald Albright, you had some Gerald Austin in there, and I'm thinking,
Right.
like, wait a minute, and those are all extremely different ranges.
Right.
Yep.
Those are extremely
Well,
different ranges.
I think it comes from two things. Number one,
Mm-hmm.
the producer I work with, Stephen Morris. I've been working with him for about a decade, and we are very intertwined or kindred musical spirits
Right.
because he knows exactly what I want sometimes before I ask.
Right.
And or when I'm describing something, it takes a couple of seconds and he gets it.
And y'all just pop. It's right. Yeah.
He's all about quality music too. He has a very strong jazz influence.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that's in there. Done is I knew Done was a hit just based on all the elements, just like what I was talking about. There's some house in there, there's some jazz, there's some neo soul. And when we were creating it, he took it to another place because I did the lyrics, I did the backup vocals, and
Ah.
I came into his studio at the time, and we created lots of songs from scratch. Like I would literally sing the chords or sing the one note from the chord I want him to play. So initially the chorus was gonna sound just like the verses,
Mm.
and he was like, "No, we wanna change this around, and we trying to make a hit." So
We trying to
yeah,
make a hit.
yeah. So once the music changed, then my backup vocals changed and a lot of different intertwining things started to change too. So it just worked out
Right. Right.
perfectly.
Oh wow. Honey, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm so proud of the work that you've been doing with your life. Now, mind you, you still work as well. You still do jobs and stuff like that.
Yes,
See, because you gotta feed the dream, guys.
Yep.
You
exactly.
gotta feed the dream.
Has to
Most of
come
you,
from somewhere.
most of you gotta feed yourself.
You gotta live. You
Yes,
gotta
you
eat to
do.
live.
See, one of the things I'm like, he's never giving up, and I'm so excited because we'll never give up on this young man. We know that every person is in a stage of accomplishing their big dream, the big thing that they want to happen.
Right.
And you're learning the living through it. You know what happens when people get everything they want in a hurry?
It goes
They don't
good.
appreciate it and they don't know how to make it last.
And most of the times they find out that they don't want it.
Yeah.
Because that was work that you had to learn to endure. You had to learn to build in to be able to
And
go
it's
into
interesting.
war. Go ahead.
It's interesting that you say that because
Mm-hmm.
that's one of the things that I learned about most people.
Mm.
Like most people, like their goals, their dreams in life is not as enormous as mine. There are a lot of people
Mm.
who just want a corporate job or want to be a lawyer or own a Gap. They don't, everyone is not trying to be a superstar.
Right. Now, I want you to clarify that. What do you want? What is your dream?
Well, my long term goal, one of my long term goals is to sign to a subsidiary of a major
Mm-hmm.
label or an
Ah.
or an indie label that has me as like their number one priority.
Oh, I like it.
A
That's
longer,
Now, wait. Say that again. Go ahead. Say that again. I
which part?
like it. The last part.
Uh,
The indie
a
label has you
indie
as
label
there.
that has me as their number one priority.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
That's goals. Those are clearly defined goals. I have yet to have people answer that question in my financial literacy class that clear. Now, while he didn't say money, y'all heard
Right.
me.
Because
He
that's
didn't
not the number
say
one thing.
albums.
Yeah.
He said as the indie label has him as their priority. Got me? See, because the value is already implied. Y'all get that? He knows where he wants to be. Now, I'm going to ask some questions because you know what we do,
mm-hmm.
right? We teach digital financial literacy.
Right.
But that goes so much, there's so much more involved, guys. We teach digital real estate, and in teaching that, content creation, big time. I'm really loving it because so Auntie has become a AI digital content creator, and I am now music creator, according to one of my musical buddies. He was like, "You do know that you're a music producing, right?"
Right.
And I'm like, with AI, how do you feel? Now I want to ask you because you're an artist in the space. How do you
Right.
feel about AI? Do you work with it? Is it something that you know anything about?
Well, to be honest, it's something that I kind of hate and
Talk to
have
me.
very little respect for.
Okay, talk to me.
Um, I'm not the only artist who feels this way. There's a lot of artists who feel this
Yeah,
way. They're just
yeah.
not being vocal with it. Um, Kalani, she's actually very vocal. She's been very vocal about how she feels about it. Because, like, basically, there are artists of all walks of life and genders and whatever who
Mhm.
have been pursuing this for years and working on their craft, getting vocal lessons, choreography lessons, acting lessons, performance
Right,
lessons to be like the quintessential perfect total package as much as they
right.
can be. And then you have a computer that is combining the sounds of Mariah and Donald Jones or SZA and Tasha Cobbs and
Right,
saying that, oh, this is me. No, it's not you. It's a
right.
computer. Because I it makes me think of that interview that was on TV a couple
Mm-hmm.
months ago about the specific woman who was saying, no,
Mm-hmm.
that's me. That's my baby. Like, yeah, but you're not an artist. You're just somebody who just put a couple of
Mm-hmm.
buttons together.
Right,
Like,
right.
that's not real music, and you can feel it when you hear it. Like, even when it's like jovial and they're really vocally killing it, you can still
Right.
feel that there's no human emotion or
Mm-hmm.
quality coming from it. It's just
Mm.
noise.
Oh, how much have you seen and heard of it?
Well, I have a lot of people who I come across who are telling me that I need to follow the trend and
Mhm.
accept it as where it's at because it's going to get bigger. But I'm not going to accept something that's pushing
Uh-huh.
people's careers down the drain.
So, with that, and I'm so glad that you're here. With that, I can say you're right, and there's other options. There are other options. See, that was one of the things P2G is here and created to do is to open us up to the future so that we don't hold too tightly on to the past, but we use our foundation to propel us into this new future, not fight it.
Right.
I don't want you, and this is because I love you and I know you well. I know you. You're going to keep it real. You're going to keep it. But that right there, and let me just tell y'all this. I'll give you an example. How many of y'all stop doing business with places that will not do business with places where you don't have a human customer service answer the
Yes.
phone? So I need you to understand the businesses that keep people in this who that do a combination, I should say. That's what businesses are doing.
Yep.
Businesses are starting to adapt. They were
Supposed
all
to
moving
merge.
fast. Everybody was trying to get the newest AI, blah, 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 blah. But what happens is the people, your customers, don't want AI.
They want
And
the
also,
person.
We
and
want a
also,
person.
the whole AI in music is not to
Mhm.
help the artist or even to entertain the people. It's just a money grab. It's
Okay,
it's all
wait,
about
wait.
yeah.
Now, I want you to remember this. That's been the fight. You just said it yourself, and I love that you brought it out. The money grab when producers are the
Hmm.
one, the companies are the one
Right.
producing. What was it? The money grab.
Right.
Right.
But then now, because of the digital age, the artist has been able to take over in creation. I need us not forget Prince's words.
Right.
Y'all with me? If you want to be able to take over, and this is why there's so much regulation in the industry now. There's a heck of a, I mean, even I just wrote a book with some of my sisters, and we published, and we had to be very careful because Amazon wasn't publishing.
Hmm.
It was checking how much AI the stories were. And my story was my story.
Exactly.
All AI did was help me to structure it. It didn't create my story. My story is the one that I live. That's my real story. I've been telling that story
Yep.
before I even wrote a book. You know what I'm saying? I just got the AI to support organizing it. I'm not a writer, you know what I'm saying? So we got to learn that the tools are there. What comes out is on you.
Mm-hmm.
And industry, meaning things like marketing, stuff like
Yes.
that, it's moving. It's expediting. I'm building a new website. Do you know we weren't going to be launching our website until next year? Do you know why? Because at the rate of the work for what we're in, it's massive. The site is not something we're not doing trust me, we're not doing a couple of a site where you go and get products. We're
Mm-hmm.
building an actual university with actual pods that you live in on our line online.
It's like going away to campus.
So
Right.
with that level that Pizza Tree was trying to get to, I even have the builder. He's amazing. But he discovered we expedited months of work utilizing AI because we utilize it. AI isn't doing the work.
Right.
You got to learn. Too many people are letting AI do the work, which is what you're hearing. That's the
Yes.
outcome. They're not actually working it. Did you know that there's a platform I use, and this is not, I'm not plugging it, so don't go there. There's one platform, and I ain't gonna say the name because y'all think y'all slick. All right, as a platform that I use that Timberland actually uses. The other platform is the one that Dre uses, and these are AI platforms for creating. They're actual digital platforms. You know what they eliminate? They eliminate studio costs.
Mm-hmm.
They eliminate production costs, and they allow you to fast forward your product. So while you might be at Prince producing songs at the rate of 5 a day, you know what I'm saying? You might be that person. When it comes to the musical background, it takes you and your buddy how long to create one song? Remember to use the tools of the day. You have to keep up with the movement in business. We've got to be able to keep up. That's where I for me, I think that our artists, if you got to learn how to manage the tools properly, you would see that you not only expedite, you also remember that you're teaching AI. It's not doing a damn thing. You're teaching it. You're training it.
Exactly.
And I told it. I'm learning. By the way, I'm learning this. I don't build websites. What do I do, y'all? What do I do best? I don't do this all day. I love this. I love the communication.
Love the network.
I love networking.
Yes.
My passion is helping learning new technical stuff to break it down to the simple and show y'all how to get it done. But I had to learn how to do it faster, better, cleaner. Because the ways that I was using were using me, and I don't have the years. So if what I'm saying is AI can be a blessing, but it can be a curse, and I mean a true curse. But it can also be a blessing. So I tell people don't go too far in any direction with AI. I'm gonna let you know I'm not an AI zealot. I'm not one of those people. I'm clear on what it's here for.
It's a tool.
Business will drive you. The industry will drive you out.
Yes.
If you can't keep up. And they're using AI
to get it done.
You know what I'm saying? That stuff we were talking about the contracts. Remember the contracts?
Mm-hmm.
What do they get paid for? Studio time, travel. Or that's what all them contracts was. That's what you was paying for. The artist was paying for all the stuff. They can eliminate now, put out clean product, master it, and be performing it. And I'm talking about in about a month.
Yes.
A month, an album. And don't get it twisted. You have to know how to use it so that you keep the what? The rights, the copyrights. You know what I'm saying?
I got a question.
There's more to the game. Go ahead.
Let's have a question. I have a request.
Oh.
Can you sing one song a cappella? Because I love your voice.
Yes.
One.
Okay.
And this is why I love when I hear him sing, because his acapella is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I have a song.
Give me a song.
We won't do ass.
Hold up.
I won't say ass, but it's okay.
Okay.
Oh, no. You know what song he's talking about, right? Stevie Wonder as
As
what do you call it? Until we call it until.
I know that song, but
Yes,
can I sing something else?
you can sing whatever
Whatever you
you
Yeah,
want,
want,
but you
bro.
know we
I
got our
actually
favorites.
I actually wanted to sing a little bit of the song Kim from KEM Kim. Can't
Kim,
stop.
oh, we
Yeah.
love Kim.
Um, I think about the day I met the
Put your mic up.
perfect stranger.
Put your mic up. Go ahead, baby.
Think about us. And I think about the day I got wrapped around your finger. I think about us.
Mm.
The sun was shining on you. The Lord was smiling on me. And love was calling us. I had my mind made up. And I can't stop loving you. I can't help myself, baby. And I can't get over you. No matter what I tell myself.
Love it. Thank you. Ah, I love Kim. Kim is one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's a really good artist.
Yes, he is. Oh my God.
One that's like the place where I aim to be like a
Yeah.
Kim, Anthony Hamilton,
Right.
Leela James, Legacy, like
Yes.
in
Yes.
that realm.
Well,
Yes.
you're spot on. Keep going.
It's like, you heading in that right direction, brother.
Yeah, right.
Almost there. But I would think we're all almost there.
Yeah.
We're all almost to whatever because you're still going. My thing is this. What I'm gonna ask a crazy question. What is when will you ever stop? When will you ever quit?
Well, there is no quitting when you're a real artist. Like
I
when you're
love
an
it.
artist, not just singers like myself, singing, acting, dancing, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You can take breaks because I've taken breaks like
Mm-hmm.
emotional breaks and mental breaks because
Right.
sometimes it's
Right.
necessary.
Yes.
But you never can completely stop because
I hear that.
it's a part of
Understood.
who you are.
Right.
You have to water your artistic garden
I
every
love
now and
it.
then. So
Yes.
there's no ending. That's why you have people, you know, in their 70s and 80s who are still pursuing it or still doing
No.
things that most people their age would not be doing.
So shout
Like
out.
for example, in the college that I went to, there was a
Yeah.
woman there in her 50s and 60s who was learning how to play violin.
Wow. Yeah, because you never. I mean, seriously.
There's no
Um.
cutoff point.
Can I ask the
On the
question?
dream, no.
I'm gonna share something. I've always believed that when we talk about God has us speaking in tongues, I truly believe that our talents are those tongues,
Right.
not physical language. The tongues that you speak are the talents that you present in the world, and because no one gift is exactly like another's, I
Exactly.
don't care how similar you are. Everyone is independent. It's an individual. Please forgive me. Y'all know how that works. It's like every morning. But at the same time, and God bless those brothers. Thank you so much. Um, we have to remember that your gifts are your tongues you speak into the world. It is how you translate into the world.
Hmm.
You know, you just said we were talking about age. You know, I have to say shout out to Dolly Parton,
Yes.
who just passed,
And
and
don't
she
not
was,
too much on Dolly because for the people who may not be that crazy about her, because
yeah.
without her, there would be no I will always love you by
Thank
Whitney.
you,
She wrote
thank
it
you.
first,
Yes, she wrote it and sang it and performed it. And
and she
Whitney
has
Houston just
lots of
said,
hits too.
yes, she does. And this is what I'm saying. She's performing into her till she died. The
Mm.
woman was
Yeah.
supposed to have another residency in Vegas. 80
She looked
years
like
old.
she was like
She
30 or
should have
40 something.
thank you. I saw her. I recently seen, I saw an interview with her, and people ask her all the time, did you how did you feel about Whitney Houston singing your song? She
Right.
says, well, first of all, I got to say, I heard it on the radio first. They didn't
Right.
tell me. And
Wow.
she said she was talking to somebody, I forget who she was talking to. She said, do you feel bad about when Whitney Houston took your song and sang your song? She said, I went right to the cabinet in my dresser and pulled out the first royalty check on that song. She said, heck no, I don't. I feel great all the way to the bank.
Go
How
first.
many times can you make phenomenal royalties on the
Right.
same song
Forever.
forever? Most people's songs die out.
I'm
Well,
pretty
that's
sure
not.
her
We didn't even know Dolly sang that song, and I'm sure she wasn't getting paid like she was until it came back out
exactly.
with Whitney Houston. So y'all, I tell people we gotta stop being so caught up in ourselves that we limit ourselves.
Yeah.
So she was like, I was happy as a lark. I heard her sing it. I love her version.
Yeah.
She said, I didn't ever. She said, I myself never thought that song could sound like that.
Right.
Come on, somebody. And that was Dolly Parton, y'all.
Mhm.
You gotta
That's my
respect
nine to
them.
five lady. I like that
Yes.
song.
Yes.
That man, look, we were talking last time. I told your relative that was the first song that came to mind, and the Chicken Ranch, but that's beside that.
And Jolene.
And
So
Jolene. Oh my Lord, I didn't hear Jolene. You know what's so funny? So you know Jocelyn, my daughter. She she's the one who introduced me to Jolene.
Oh yeah.
It's weird because she has Jocelyn has a lot wide range of music she loves to listen to.
right.
And so I'm like, what are you listening to? She said, I'm listening to Dolly Parton. I said, what you know about Dolly Parton?
And you know that
What
same
you know about
song.
Dolly Parton?
That same song Beyonce had in her Cowboy Carter album, but she changed the lyrics
Yep.
around
Oh
to
yeah.
make it fit more of her life.
Yeah.
that's
But we're
understandable.
good. That's what music is about. It's not about, okay, people keep talking about ain't no new this, ain't no new that. There's always something new. There's always an
Yeah.
improvement. There's always a new way of singing something or saying something. Stories that we told. I mean, there's a story that I tell the kids. It's the foundation of building P2G. It's called Stone Soup. We always talk about this story every semester we teach digital financial literacy. Why? Because it teaches the foundation of P2G. But do you know when people go look up that's very story, it's a children's story.
Right.
There are 7 versions of it
Mm.
in different cultures. And it's so crazy. It's the same story, but told in different tongues, voices. It's made relevant for the location.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because every culture doesn't know the same thing.
No, we don't do
So if
that.
you're going to introduce a story to a culture, you have to speak in ways that they know. That's why new people know this song. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why younger people, why the genre? Think about it. I never heard "I Always Love You"
Right.
before Whitney Houston in the movie.
Yeah.
Y'all get it? Same thing with young people with the Jolene song.
Mm-hmm.
They now know that song like Beyonce. They know that those sound vocal patterns and those sound patterns because now Beyonce has exposed a whole new group of people never heard that.
And
Continue.
that's something that you can do with pretty much any song. Like
Yes.
all genres, they can be interchangeable. Like as far
Exactly.
as
Yeah.
how you approach the song. Like a rock song can be turned into a gospel. A blues song can be turned into a hip hop song. Like this has been happening for a long time. But
Yes.
what's happening right
Yeah.
now is
Yeah.
there's a lot of peer pressure, not just for teenagers or children, but
Adults.
all
Yeah. For
ages,
others.
where
Yeah.
people feel like they have to go with the crowd. Like there's certain artists they must love, or
In
something
order to
is
be able. Yeah.
in order to be able to be in society, because
Yep.
otherwise people look at you like something's wrong with you.
Like, where you been? Under a rock? Yeah.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
no, yeah. Yeah. So, and that's something that I think we have to get out of. We got to be
Like even
strong enough again.
even the length of a song or the amount of times you've
Oh,
heard it. Like
yes.
a song could be 2 years old, and they're like, "Oh, that's old. That's old. We're not doing that anymore." I'm like, it was just 2 years ago.
Exactly. Now, that's what the thing is that who brings that back?
Right.
Who brings it back? It's us. It's only old because we say it is. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's not old. It's just what you say.
Yeah.
Right.
I just like the idea that you said you want to bring real music back to the mainstream.
That is,
that is
one of
paramount.
my favorite artists in the 90s, here I go, in 2000s, in the new millennium, was Neo.
Yes, he's
I
great.
absolutely love Neo. Oh my God. You know
I love
why?
Closer.
Closer. I love the entire album, the Gentleman album, moving
Right.
into and then before that, people don't know the early Neo, and I'm like, do they know that Neo's been writing longer than he's been singing?
No.
Exactly.
He's not only wrote for him. He used to write for people before he was on the scene. So there's a
Hmm.
lot of songs that you will not know he wrote,
Belong to him.
but you can feel it.
Yeah.
Like who is it?
Irreplaceable. Beyonce.
Yes. Come on. Also, there's another singer. Oh, what's her name? Sia. So
Oh,
Sia.
yeah.
There is. You want to hear something? If you want to hear Sia's music, you listen to Rihanna.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny thing is she's done the music for her, the vocal patterns. I was like, wait a minute, you kidding me? And Sia's not even Sia. I find out. See, who we know in Sia is not Sia because Sia likes staying behind the scenes.
Yes, and we
She
never see
has,
her face.
we never see her face, and there's a reason for that. That little dancer girl, that's her persona person. That's not even her. But what is it? What makes an artist? That you do the work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got to do it. I had to
That's
do it.
forcing people to appreciate her for her quality and for nothing else.
Thank you. You would be like, who is this? How about before you say who she is? Who is she produced? Who's she written for? Whose voice do you know?
Right.
Yeah. And it's weird because I kept thinking and there were songs that I was going, and it was, of course, I have young people, I have a young person, so I got someone to validate. Mom, this is who it is. Look, she was my daughter, Jocelyn. She was with me often, and she tells me, she's like, "No, mommy, that's Sia. That's not Rihanna." And how do I know? Because she's written for Rihanna, so you hear her music influence.
Right.
That's power, y'all.
You can do your own work, and then you can share your work out
That
with it.
is
Right.
truly power. I said I'm starting to realize that and back in the I watched it in learning about Motown. Most people don't know half the songs that artists that they love wrote for other artists that
Yep.
they love.
Right.
That's how they kept getting paid.
And that was
Motown
how
kept recycling
Motown.
songs. They would give it to like
Yes,
7 different people.
exactly.
The same
So
song,
it's
just keep remixing it.
and they kept going, and then the next person and the next person, and people within the company, artists within the company also wrote for other artists.
Hmm.
This is how the industry works, y'all. Real industry, though. Let me tell you this. You don't want to have to keep finding writers.
Right.
People then write. Exactly. I can't call myself a authentic artist because I don't write music, like write the music, but I know how to use the technology. My song, my voice is now being heard. And it's good. It's not my voice, but the stories that I want to hear in the world. Because I mean, like, there's songs that we have in our hearts. Some of y'all got tunes building in your head, but you don't know how to put it on paper. Now, am I going to go to school as long as Karandi did to learn all of this stuff? No. I just want it out of me in the world.
But
You know what I'm saying? It's time.
my thing is this: I like AI, but everything I seem to write in AI, as far as music, always comes out country. All my stuff comes out country.
Because maybe he has a country, it's a country voice. He speaks to country. And it's okay.
I just think
Hmm.
it's
You know what
nice.
I'm saying? You gotta love you. That's the one thing I'm learning about AI. You begin to learn more about yourself, about your ability to use the tools. Because it's really AI is nothing without you.
Yeah.
It don't work. If you don't give it instructions, and I mean to the letter, because it will put out whatever you say. That's like I love it. People forget it's a computer.
Yes, it
Computer
is.
only takes input. If you say, I need you to make the sky blue, it needs tones, it needs separation from the ground. Because if you say, I need you to make the sky blue, you're going to get whatever blue is in that palette.
Mm-hmm.
If you want sky blue, like in baby blue powder with a few little, you got to say all of that stuff. It may have written or it may have drawn the pattern. It may have done the tones and stuff you said, but it all does it because you say it. and it does it how you say it. Always. So this is a project that we're doing. That's why I'm gonna offer something. I know you against it, but we're gonna have to get you. We're gonna put your hand in the fire for a little, make you see that it don't burn. Okay. So I would like for us to create a song together. And I would like to invite you to sit with me on a session to see what I've been doing with it.
Okay.
I use a couple of specific programs. Now, that being said, this is available for everyone on P2G. We are now doing AI creation training because whether you like it or not, we have to learn how to use this stuff. It is how people's careers, if you think music, this is just the tip of the iceberg. I'm talking about creating things that you need to create, expediting work, expediting actual work and getting quality projects completed. These things are helping people to qualify for new jobs at higher levels. These are get expert. I mean, people are now saying, okay, I need a report for such and such week of this, that, and the other. When I need it by, you got 3 people, and y'all see those AI appointments, those AI commercials, where you got somebody coming in, and he's like, oh, you got 5 days to do it. How long do you need to do it? One person says 5 days, the other person says 3 hours. What? Who you think is getting the assignment?
Right.
This is what I'm telling you. Until you learn how to set prompts to do what you're trying to do, even AI is going to scare you and then overwhelm you. We want to see you take it and really grow with it. I've started we started a project where we're actually looking for, I need 5 more businesses. If you have a business, a project that you would like to see, someone's business that you would like to see, get a new song, get a new jingle. We're creating apprentice program. So I need our apprentices to have businesses to work with.
Yep.
You can send it to P2G, use the bot, and send your recommendation of the company you want us to reach out to create their new jingle. We've done an amazing one for a company, a large company, which is a supermarket brand. I've discovered that going into my own supermarkets, and Korondi, you said it right. You can actually spot them.
Yes.
Because I've been able to spot AI jingles in their music. So now people are actually making money doing AI jingles to promote their products in their stores, in their business. But that takes a skill with AI.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You understand? What I want to do is I want us to play around. I want you to see how the tools work and see if you like
Sounds
them
interesting.
and can use it. Now, mind you, he's a real artist. Y'all get me? Music has been synthesized. Don't get it twisted. It's already synthesized. And AI is using nothing that we haven't been using in the studios for the last 20, 30 years. Y'all know that. But it now does it faster. You're programming a computer to do it as opposed to having to do it yourself each thing. For me, I learned to program it with a vocal pattern. And I can't wait to play with you in the studio anyway. Let's have some fun. Now, with that being said, I want to just say one thank you. Karandi, when is your next event? Talk to me. When you doing your next event?
Well, right now I'm doing a lot of open mics to get more footage. But
Where?
I've on Wednesdays, sometimes you can see me at the 7 Bar.
Okay.
They have a show called the Living Room Series, and it's a couple
Oh,
of rotating feature artists in the
yeah.
first half, and then the second half is open mic.
Okay. Honey, I've been to some of his shows. I absolutely love it. The energy is crazy. And I always sit up front. So
Well, first of
yeah.
all,
Well,
shout out to the seven.
this gives
Shout
me
out
a
to the
chance.
7 bar.
This gives me a chance to plug
Yes.
the single some more. So the thing is, right now, Done is on all streaming platforms. Next month, I have another single coming out. You'll find out
Mm,
about it when you hear it. And
okay.
then between October and November, my debut album will come out. So, specifically with the debut album, I'm going to have a listening party. And I'm,
Oh,
and I'm also going to have a concert where I sing all the songs from the album. So,
okay.
stay posted on that. You can stay posted on that on my social media. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook,
Mm-hmm.
Google, YouTube, TikTok.
Instagram, Karandi K.
Yes,
Karandi K.
CORONDIK.
Ah, Thank you so much for being
Thank
on
you.
with us, baby. We love
I
you.
appreciate you guys inviting me on.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I was like, when Al said Korondi was coming on, he got time, let's do it. That's what's up. Thank you so much for being on. And guys, don't forget, you're going to meet up with us tonight. All right. We got 2 paths. Figure it out, and you get to know what digital financial literacy is all about. We are not just here to talk to you about money. We're talking to you about building a dynasty through financial literacy and your family learning how to create value. You need assets. Why not create them? They get value over time. We'll show you how to make that happen. You guys enjoy. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed the show and today's show, and definitely Korondi doing his thing. Look at that. Miss Kim is in love with the vocals. I love it.
I love you
We
too.
love this, Miss Kim. All right. And thank you so much for being on. Miss Francesca, we love you. We have Brother Menacent. We have Black Casper. Sister Shelby was in the house. We had some folks here on Clapper on Clapper as well that came and went. But baby, the whole goal is to expose and share. So we love you. We'll see you. And I hope you like our song, because that's AI. You know I couldn't write that myself. But I did tell AI that
I totally thought it was a real person. Like, I was like, who is this?
Who is this person, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I said. When we put it in, we get it out. When we do it the right way, this is the response. I love you so much. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you tonight at 8 o'clock.
Bye, guys.
Ooh, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, see you. Wake up and rise, open your eyes. It's breakfast with the Thomases, the ultimate prize. Mental Wellness Monday.